I often get comments asking things like, where are your books? Why don't you talk about them? And often I think these comments are meant in a sort of derogatory way, like they're suggesting that because I don't talk about my books, I'm not trying to promote my books, that must mean that I'm a fraud because I'm talking to people about writing without actually having found success in publishing on its own and all of this stuff. But in addition to having written and published about 18 titles of my own, and including a few more from ghostwriters that I've worked with, those I outlined, edited, and published. Plus, I worked for Kindlepreneur for 3 years, where I learned that was my biggest education on the whole self-publishing industry as a whole. And I now have a huge community of authors that have found success using many of my methods. Link to that below, by the way. But beyond that, I actually have a very good reason why I have not talked about my fiction on this channel. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why I do that and why you should probably do the same unless you want to get into a rather devastating mistake on Amazon if you're publishing to Amazon. Plus, stay to the end because I am, for the first time, going to actually talk about my books in this video. So stay tuned. So the main reason I have not talked about my books on this channel is because of Amazon's algorithm. When I first learned about this, I really had no idea what I was getting into, but having learned more about other discovery algorithms, and most famously this one here, the YouTube algorithm, I now have a much clearer understanding about how this works and why. You see, the way Amazon's recommendation engine works, and even not just their recommendation engine, but the engine that powers their ads as well. So if you're running ads, you need to know this as well, is they're using an AI that is looking at the buyer behavior and the reader behavior. So they look at a reader and they see Amazon knows so much data about all of us. They know all of the things that we like, right? And so if they see that you have bought a number of romantic fantasy or romantasy books in the past year or so, they will know, oh, this person likes this type of book. And they will then take that data and apply it to the recommendations that they give that person. And so Amazon is much more likely to recommend another romantasy book to that person if they have bought similar books in the past. The same works exactly the same way on YouTube and on Google and a number of other sort of organic traffic engines. This is why I love YouTube so much, because its recommendation engine is spot on. It genuinely gives me stuff that I want to watch. It's also the reason why I actually don't get as many AI haters on this channel as you would think, because people that don't like AI are likely not watching a lot of videos related to the content that I make. And so because of that, I get the people that want to use AI, and the people that don't, tend to just be in their own little corner. But this is why I have not talked about my books on this platform, because you guys are a different audience. Okay. I write fantasy, especially mythic fantasy and young adult fantasy, stuff like that. And so really the only people that I want to promote my book to are other young adult fantasy authors. Because if I go and I say, let's just say I had a YouTube channel about true crime or something like that, but I don't have any true crime books. And I go to them and I say, hey, you guys should all buy my books. If a number of those people go and take me up on it because they trust me or whatever, and they go buy all of these books, Amazon's algorithm is going to be confused, thinking that a bunch of true crime readers are reading this epic fantasy thing. And so they show the epic fantasy to more true crime readers because that's what the algorithm would suggest, and nobody buys it. And then from there, it kind of gets lost into obscurity because Amazon doesn't know who to show it to. So the more I show my book to epic fantasy readers or to young adult readers, young adult fantasy readers, the more it's likely to be promoted by Amazon to other people. This is true organically and true with ads. So if I'm running the wrong kind of ads, then it's not going to be picked up as much. If I'm doing the right kind of ads, and Amazon can see who are the type of people that are buying this after they click on the ad, Amazon can show the book to more people that are likely to click that ad. This is why having a good book cover is important, specifically one that matches the genre, right? But it is also why I do not promote to you, because you guys are authors, not fantasy readers. I'm sure some of you out there are fantasy readers, but in general, the vast majority of you are not. And so I do not talk about it publicly on this channel, typically. And so this is something I would recommend for you to do, is don't promote your book to the wrong audience. And this is a mistake that a lot of new authors make. They'll release this book and then they'll go on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else that they have a social presence and say, buy my book, buy my book, buy my book. Not a good idea. You only want to promote your book to the right people, because if you're promoting it to all your friends and family, those people, yeah, they might pick up your book because they love you. But if they're not fantasy readers, all they're going to do is, or if they're not the genre of reader that you're looking for, then all they're going to do is confuse Amazon's algorithm. So don't promote to your friends and family. Don't promote to an audience of authors like I am talking to right now. And for some reason, people do this a lot. I see it a lot in Facebook groups, people coming in and trying to promote their book to a group of fellow authors. And it's just dumb. First of all, you're going to get banned really quickly if you do that. But second of all, it's just, that's not your audience. Those are not the people you should be promoting to. Instead, you want to go to where the reader is. So how do you do that? That is the $1 million question, right? But there's a couple of different ways you can go about it. I usually like to find Facebook groups that are centered around a particular genre. And then you have to go and meaningfully participate. Don't just go in and say, like, buy my book, because that will get you banned. But go and meaningfully participate. Maybe find out more of what readers want. That might actually be useful information for you for the next book you're writing. Another really good option is to start some kind of content marketing. YouTube, in my opinion, and I'm admittedly biased, is the best one because it has the largest barrier of entry. So fewer people do it, which means if you do it, then more people are likely to find your books. There are some people out there, for instance, I follow a YouTube channel called Shadiversity, all about a guy who just talks about swords and armor and castles in his videos. Great content. He has over 1 million subscribers, and he released a book and it just blew up when that book came out because he had already built that audience. So some kind of organic content like YouTube, like a podcast or whatever, a TikTok channel seems to be doing well for authors these days, assuming TikTok is still around in the US for much longer. Doing something like that and finding your audience is a great way to build that audience slowly. And at first it is slow. It is a grind. But bit by bit, if you're steady with it, you'll eventually build that audience into the point where, you know, you can share your book with them and you'll get hundreds, perhaps thousands of buys. And if you want to take matters into your own hands, you could sell direct or go to conventions and sell there. It's another great way to kind of get to know your audience is just to actually be looking them in the face as they're looking at your book and selling them on it and seeing what resonates with them and what doesn't. There's tons of different ways that you can go about it. But the reason I'm going to talk to you about my fiction in this video is because I'm doing something that no author has done before, and it will not involve or affect the Amazon algorithm. So because of that, I feel safe in sharing this with you if you're curious, even if you're not a fantasy reader. I assume that most of the people that would be interested in this are fantasy readers, but if you're not, that's totally fine. If you just want to check it out, that's totally fine. And what I'm talking about is my Knights of the Roundtable School group. Now, School is a platform for communities that I really like. I use it for my Story Hacker Gold membership for authors as well. Links to all of that will be down below. But I've started this new school group specifically for my fiction. And it's got very few members at this point because I haven't promoted it anywhere. This is the first time that I'm really starting to promote it. But as you can see, if you come into here, you get a community. This is essentially like Facebook groups if Facebook groups were good. Lots of cool stuff happening in there within the community so people can actually talk back and forth. But the main thing that I'm doing here in this group is here in the classroom, I am giving away pretty much all of my ebooks and audiobooks that I've produced for free, or at least no extra cost for the price of the membership. This is The World of Illidar, for example. I've got my entire Roots of Creation series in here, most of which has been narrated by a human narrator so far. It's just waiting on the last couple. But we've also got like my Fairy Queen books here. I've got a whole bunch of books that are done. I just need to read through them and edit them and publish them. All of those will be available as soon as they're ready here. Plus, we have a Start Here course, I guess you could call it, where I walk you through everything to do with this universe, including the different eras. So, like, here's the main conflict, there's the macro eras, here's the focus eras, and everything about that. And then I have more information about each era. I've got a chronological timeline here So you can actually see where each of these novels and short stories, etc., take place. So those are all available here. And then I also have some of my public domain books that are relevant. Those are included here as well. I've got the modern translation of The Fairy Queen, which is what one of my books is based on. But I also have the original here, but written in a sort of modern prose edition. I have both a ebook of that and a AI generated audiobook of that. I do try to do human narrated when I can, but I can only do so many per year of those. So everything else, I give it an AI audiobook in the meantime. Plus, there's a calendar. And right now, like as you're seeing this, there's only one event per month. That's going to change as we get more people in. My plan is to eventually just have a weekly call with people every week where we talk about stuff, where we have a book club, where we, just chat, maybe talk about the world building, maybe talk about where we want things to go. And I can actually gain feedback from the members, etc. And then, of course, there's a leaderboard showing just how involved, how active are people inside of the group. There's levels to that, and you can get rewarded for going up on those levels. So if you're asking about price, right now, as I'm recording this, it is priced at the very, 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 very low price of $5 a month. That is going to change once we hit 100 members. So there's a very good chance by the time you see this, we'll already be there and be at that $9 per month. So that's where it's going up to. We'll go up to $9 once we hit 100 members. But if you want to get in and you notice that there's still less than 100 members in there, you can get in for that $5 a month. That is literally 10% of what the author group that I run is. So this is a really, really good deal. And I would definitely encourage you to take a look at it. So if you are a fantasy reader or you're just curious about my fiction and want to take a look at it, go check out the Knights of the Roundtable group. It's linked down below, and you can actually get your hands on my work and understand the entire shared universe that I'm building here. And if you like this video and want to know more about how I publish my books, I would encourage you to check out this one where I have a full tutorial about how to publish your book on Amazon. So check that out, and I will see you in the next video.